motherfucking yeah. Hell motherfucking yeah. This is the Radiocast, the motherfreaking journey. And I want to say welcome back. Welcome back to the Journey Radiocast. You know how we start this thing. I got a little freestyle for you. You waking up, or is your cup? Put some coffee in your cup, fill it up. I got some juice, I got some things. I still like being in nature, talking to the trees, cause the trees seem significant. Yeah, that's to me. But when I look at the sun, he always smile back at me. Welcome back to it. You know how we gonna do it. I got some new things I'm gonna show you. I'm proving it is your boy. I am the one, the living witness. I'ma tell you everything and I'ma correct your business. Let's go. Welcome back, y'all. This is the freaking Journey Radiocast. Yeah. You know how we do it this morning. Wake up, everybody. Come on. You already get the lo-fi going. Get that tea in your freaking cup. You know how we get it. Get that tea in your cup, coffee, whatever you drink. I like drinking a little tea. Give me a little sip now. Give me a little sip. That's what I'm talking about. Give me one more sip. That's how we do it in that tea this morning. You know, tea is really beneficial for you, y'all. My wife told me that tea actually helps clean all the oils and things out. I know they have way more properties than just that, but a lot of y'all who drink that fat, greasy ass grease, drink your ass a cup of tea this morning. You hear me? Your ass need a cup of tea this morning, because why get all that grease out your system? And I did some research, and that is what tea does. Tea actually does that. It allows you to get the oils and stuff out your body. And you realize you drink a lot of tea, right? And you gotta pee so much. Yeah, get all that shit out your system, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all not peeing correctly. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But welcome back to the freaking journey. Yo, this is my third freaking episode. No, this is my fourth episode. Oh my goodness, man, I'm doing this thing so much. This is my fourth episode, y'all. This is something I choose to be consistent with. This is something that I love doing. This is something that I always desired to do. I didn't know how to do it, but I just had to do it. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have no script. I didn't have nothing. I just did it with what I knew, and what I knew was me. So since I know me so much, and I got the confidence and the courage in myself, this is what you have, and it's called the Journey Radiocast. Give me some. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You better listen. I'm excited. You know I'm excited? Because I'm excited. Shit. Why don't you want to be excited? Like, why don't you want to be excited? Like, why don't you want to be happy? Right? Like, why do you want to be miserable? Right? Like, why do you think that's okay to be? Why? Like, there's other things you could be, or other energies that you can feel, other positivity you can give yourself than just being miserable, always being negative, always worrying, always doubtful. And you know what? I am the living witness. And we on this show, we gonna talk about all of that. You hear me? We gonna talk about all of that. All of that doubt, that worry, because I my too self had to overcome these things to be able to be in front of this camera and be able to be the living witness and to be able to express and give perspective and not perception. Oh, speaking of that, I met a guy earlier and he got some great words of perspective. And listen, man, he gonna come on later on. And you gonna fill him out. You get what I'm saying? Let me know, because he gonna be on the show a lot. He got some things he wanted, you know what I'm saying? I really want to invite this guy, and I did invite this guy when I met him. So I am so thankful to have him. You guys will get to him. We will get to him later. He is somebody you might want to listen to, because he could give you some perspective of words. You get what I'm saying? So before we start any show, before we really dive into it, before we really get into it, you already know what we got to do. What's the first thing we got to do? We got to what? We got to breathe. We cannot start any show without what? Breathing. So I know we 5 minutes in, a few minutes in. That don't mean we ain't gonna get our breathing done, because before we get really into the show, to get the meat and the potatoes and get to the vibe and the music and whatever it is that's gonna come up, whatever it is we have to offer, we gotta get our breathing, right? So you already know how we do it. What? We inhale for what? Hold for 4, and we exhale, hold for 8, and then we it on out. You get what I'm saying? We it on out. So what we finna do, we finna get that breathing in. You ready? Let's go. In universe, breathe with us. How about that? Trees, breathe with us. Birds, bees, butterflies, whatever's in the sky, breathe with us. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We had to get that breathing in. Speaking of breathing, the other night, right when spring came in, I did this Breathe by Sandy. It was letting go of the old and bringing in the new, right? So even with that, you know what I'm saying? It was an hour-long session of breathing. And I tell you, I did it when spring came, the first day of spring at 11:06 during the spring equinox. And I could tell you, y'all, that breathing was so freaking powerful. And I'll post that link in my description box below, so you guys go do that breathing as well. You know what I'm saying? It was Breathe by Sandy. It was like like transformational breathing or something like that, but it was intense. It was so powerful. I'm talking about, yo, all that old energy that I was holding on to and stuff like that, all that stuff had to go. I was outside in nature. Of course, I'm gonna be outside in nature. Where's place to be not besides nature, right? So I'm outside under the canopy, got my incense going, setting the environment, setting the energy space, setting the intention. That is important, y'all. We have to set the intention in what we do. If you don't put the attention behind it, what are you setting? You get what I'm saying? If you're just doing stuff just to do stuff, stop what you're doing and set the attention behind it, so you can see the process, you can see the growth, and you can feel that thing inside of you, just like breathing. So Breathe by Sandy, Breath by Sandy, something like that. I'm gonna post that description down below in my freaking description box, because it was so powerful. And I encourage you guys to do it, because it's gonna transform your freaking life. You hear me? Listen. Now, if you can't hold your breath for a long period of time, I tell you, go do some other watch his other videos, and as you watch his other videos, you will build your breathing up, things like that. So remember, we gotta breathe, right? So that's what we doing. We breathing, make sure we breathing. Why? Because when we breathing, we make sure we set the intent. When we breathe, when you manifest, make sure you set the intention of what you desire to have, right? You just can't just oh, I want this. Yeah, everybody wants. The ego wants a lot of stuff, but what happens is that when you deal with that brain and that ego parts of your brain, right, it always wants to see the outcome. So manifestation is like it pushes past what the ego could see as the outcome could be. So you're tapping into your imagination, you're tapping into your imaginative skills, you're tapping into that inner child and actually breathing and actually waking that thing up, waking who you are up inside and waking up your own powers inside. And we do that all by breathing. I love it so much. But before we go any further, you know what we gotta do? We gotta hug ourselves too. So let's hug ourselves. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. How many of y'all woke up this morning and told yourself how much you love yourself this morning? I guarantee you didn't. I guarantee you did. I guarantee you did not look in that mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself. So since you didn't do that, we're gonna do it here on this show. But let me get a little bit of cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little bit of boy, that tea is good. You hear me? That tea is good. That is lemon ginger. Lemon ginger. It's lemon ginger. Why does it sound like that? Lemon ginger. So yes, That is the tea right there. Lemon ginger is really good. Hey, what's your favorite tea? Comment down below what tea that you think that I should try that I like. I like all type of teas. I don't need sugar. I don't need a little bit of honey. It works. But if I don't have honey, I still can drink the tea, right? Because the tea is like, it's really like marijuana. You get what I'm saying? It's like marijuana because you don't want to mix extra stuff with marijuana. Marijuana does this by itself. It does great by itself, all by itself. It don't need no extra additives. It don't need no extra kicker. And whatever it's supposed to do, it's supposed to do. That's why I like tea. Tea's the same way. You don't need all that. I used to drink tea with a lot of sugar. I don't like all that shit. Now, just give me a little bit of... and we'll be all right. You get what I'm saying? So here we go. Let's hug ourselves. Tell yourself how much you love yourself, right? Tell yourself, and then we're going to do our affirmations, right? I am love. I give myself permission to accept. I am kind. I am joy. I am peace. I am breath of life. I am positive. I am abundant. I am joy. I am love. I am life. I am a star. I am bright. I am imaginative. I am creative. I am. Just hug yourself so tight. And we're going to do it after we hug ourselves. It's this thing I used to practice with my kids, right? I used to practice with my kids, and I always teach them this. And we're going to say this. It's our little mantra. Look, it's for us. Now, you hear me? I am what I am, that I am, which I am, and that is the part of me who I am. Let's say that again. I am what I am, that I am, which I am, and that is the part of me who I am. I am. And we just tell you, just really love yourself every time. Whenever time you feel doubt, whenever time you feel like you don't deserve what you desire, whenever time some obstacles and obstacles, things come up like that, just tell yourself how much you love yourself. Realize and know that you could really have it. You realize that that's really you. Realize that you really do deserve it. And realize that you are and you can receive it. And you have to open yourself to receive it. Right? So that's how we're gonna start the show from here on out. We're gonna do that breathing, and we're gonna do that hugging yourself, because a lot of times y'all don't hug yourself and tell yourself how much I love yourself. So that is what we're gonna do this morning, right? So, hey, look, how was everybody's weekend? Like, I hope you guys had a great weekend. My weekend was kind of rainy. It was gloomy and things like that, but hey, it is okay. I did come outside still because something about that rain. I gotta be with all elements. I feel like I ain't really been with fire yet, but I got a little fire. You know, I got a little fire somewhere around here. You know, I got a little fire. But you gotta feel all elements, y'all. You gotta feel all the elements. Get the rain. Nothing wrong with the rain. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Come on. You can't stop the rain. Hey, I forgot who sang that song. You can't stop the rain. Hey, you can't stop the rain. That shit, right? But yes, so go outside and enjoy some rain. So, but hopefully, real seriously, hopefully on y'all weekends, y'all don't do all that busy stuff, right? I know a lot of you guys probably work hard throughout the week, so you should really give some time to yourself and rest. Don't think about the weekend, I gotta do something, I gotta be there, I gotta be, no, just stay where you at and make sure you just rest, right? Resting is so powerful. A lot of times we gotta work, we got people think we gotta work. But at what point in time do you allow yourself to rest? Because you thinking 8 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours, 6 hours is enough, and you think, oh, that's the only rest you need. No, sometimes you just need to rest your mind. Sometimes you just need to just don't think about nothing. Go do something that you just enjoy, love to go do, right? If you want to go to the coffee shop, go to the coffee shop and sit there and people watch. If you want to go to the park and walk on the trail, go do that. That is part of resting, right? That is part of getting yourself rejuvenated. You're not exerting energy to where it doesn't need to be. You get what I'm saying? Resting is like you giving yourself that, right? You're giving yourself this energy, right? So whatever it is you like to go do, you do. Me, I rested this weekend. I mean, I probably rest every day, but I really like rested this weekend. I work on some things this weekend. I was just really just staying present, and this thing that came to me this weekend, I was preparing myself for what was to come, was ask ask and you shall receive. And they talk about this in the Bible, right? They talk about asking and you shall receive. But a lot of us, we ask, but we don't wait to receive because we feel like we have to do what we ask for. We have to feel like we have to go exert that energy out. So when you ask and receive, that means ask, rest, and allow it to come. You get what I'm saying? Ask, rest, and allow it to come. Meaning, meaning like, in order to get these things that I desire, you have to put work in. I'm going to switch your whole mindset about work. Work for you and what you desire to do and what you desire to have. And it's not always when you really like you put it out there and you know you really want to do that, the universe always sends you help. The universe, there's nothing that you're going to do alone because the universe always sends you help. Why? Because whatever you put out, that's what you get in return, right? So me working on this radio cast and things like that, I was chilling, I was relaxing, my mind state was relaxed, I wasn't worried, I wasn't panicking, I was really just in the zone, in that moment, I was there, I was present, you get what I'm saying? And at that time, I was resting, I wasn't worrying about everything else, I wasn't worrying about trying to exert energy. The only thing I put energy to is what I deserve to do and what I desire to do, and that was to prepare for what we have here, and it's beautiful and what's to come, right? So that's rest, right? So ask and shall receive. But don't be afraid to ask. You get what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. There is nothing ever impossible. You get what I'm saying? Nothing is ever impossible. Whatever you desire, ask, rest, and receive. You get what I'm saying? Ask, rest, and receive. You ever thought about you really put the work in was really you just asking? You know, how about that? How about that's the work that you had to go put in? You just had to ask. You get what I'm saying? So, and in fact, and it's simple like this, like this, right? Like, okay. So, I'm not really creative. I'm sorry, I'm taking that back. I'm creative, but I don't like editing, right? Like, I do it because I need to do it, and and I'm having fun. I'm learning more doing it. But me personally, if there's somebody else who could edit, I'd be open to them editing. You get what I'm saying? So how about this? So I'm gonna ask the universe to help me with editing, and then I'm just gonna wait and receive. You get what I'm saying? So universe, here we go. I need an editor for my videos. Like, sorry guys, I got the guy, he's cutting grass and stuff like that. But yeah, I need an editor for my videos. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need an editor. So universe, spirit guides, angels, whoever you want to, give that to, whoever you asking, ancestors, spirit, universe, God, whatever you believe in. And I need an editor for my videos. Like, I need an editor. So, and see, I just ask. I'm telling them what I need. So I just ask. And then guess what? Then we're gonna do this. I am open to receiving what I am asking for. And I know it will happen in divine timing. I am open to receive what I'm asking for. And I know it will happen in divine timing. Thank you for sending the right energy to me. Thank you. Like you just gotta give thanks. Like, thank you for sending the right energy to me. And it's just as easy as that. It's not hard to get what you desire. It's not hard to get what you're asking for. You just have to put yourself in position and ask for it. And you know what it'll do? And when you do that, right? Like literally, like when you do that, right? You're surrendering all what you think that you have to do. You're surrendering all what you think you know that you have to put all the work. Let the universe guide you to what you have to do. Don't force anything into what you have to do. Let the universe guide you. The universe gonna put you in the right way. The universe gonna put you there. You get what I'm saying? I love it. So that's how we do it, y'all. We're gonna ask. And that's how we ask. We're gonna rest. And that's how we rest, and then we're gonna receive. And then we're gonna surrender to all outcomes, surrender to what's going on, to surrender to what's happening, and allow the universe to deliver that, because we put it out there already. And there's no sense to keep worrying about it, keep thinking about it, keep pondering over it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, especially when yourself is aligned. So that brings me to the first song, right? The first song is by Danka, right? And since we asked about asking things like that, we gotta make some motherfucking moves, you hear me? The song is by Danka. It's called Making Moves. And this song was released this year, y'all. This song was released this year. And this is actually a great song for 2024. And the reason why is because, shit, we got moves to make, y'all. We got freaking moves to make. So let's hear this song by Danka. It is called Making Moves. How many of y'all know y'all gotta make moves? Right. You woke up this morning, right, to make a move, right? You had to get them kids to school, right? We had to make them moves, right? So that's what we finna do. We finna get ready to make this move. But before we even make this move, there's somebody I gotta introduce y'all to. And we're gonna listen to the song Making Moves after the break. But what we finna do is I'm gonna let you guys meet this guy, and he's gonna give you guys words of perspective. Then we gonna come back and we gonna make them motherfucking moves. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I'll tell you what. So many people, they want, first of all, my name is Earl Doon Hickey Dammie, right? And Michael, I met Michael the other day, and Michael wanted me to come on the show. He said I had some great words of perspective, and I came to give him some great words of perspective. A lot of y'all want advice, but I'm giving you perspective. Now what we gonna do is I like how Michael was bringing on the show, that everything good and just right. And the first song was Making Moves by Donka Danka. One dang word that was right there. And I can't find my Doon Hickey lighter. Where's my Doon Hickey lighter? I don't know where my Doon Hickey lighter at. So what we're gonna do is what I want to talk about is that you gotta make moves the way you need to make them. Now a lot of y'all want to make moves and let everybody know the moves that you're making. And I got some stuff for you. Now, when I was making my moves, I always say, you take the time to get to know me, you'll know who I really am. Well, but how about that? You know what I'm saying? If you take the time to get to know... If you take the time to get to know me, you'll know who I really am. Now, a lot of y'all don't have to take the time to get to know someone because y'all assume that you know them right off the bat. And off the bat, you think they're your friend right away. But let me tell you something. That might not be your goddamn friend. You get what I'm saying? That person might be there not to be there for you. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here to give you some words of perspective. And that's the words of perspective right there. I want to say thank you for the Doon Hickeys for listening to me. I might have some more words throughout the show. Just stay tuned and see what I got for you. All right, Micah, back to you.